New Jersey, a city in the United States of America. New Year was being celebrated at night. There was a lot of fireworks. In the midst of that fireworks, something happened which created a ruckus in the whole USA, and people started searching on the internet for keywords related to UFO and aliens. Such an incident happened with the Indian Air Force during the Kargil War, in which it was said that an alien spacecraft or UFO clashed. And this story has been told by a former Air Force officer on a podcast. There are billions of galaxies in the entire space. Our Milky Way is a small part of these galaxies, and out of the millions of solar systems present in this Milky Way, a small planet of a small solar system is our Earth. According to the information so far, humans live or life exists only on Earth. However, it cannot be denied that the possibility of life in space is very high. Scientists who are constantly wandering in search of life in space have been believing that life is flourishing somewhere else in space, and many evidences of this have also been found. Now such objects have been seen in the sky of the Earth which were not made by humans. These are called unidentified flying objects, in short form, i.e. UFOs. Recently such objects have started appearing more in Belgium. Shocking revelations have been made in a Belgian report. It is being told that nowadays mysterious objects are being seen more in the sky. Scientists said that they could be UFOs. There has been an increase in the mention of incidents of UFO sightings in Belgium. It is reported that this year UFOs have been seen the most 45 times in the East Flanders province. At the same time, 38 UFOs have been seen in the city Antwerp and 30 in West Flanders. COBEB's Belgian Committee for the Study of Space Phenomena, an organization that monitors UFO incidents in East Flanders, has reported 52 incidents so far this year. This figure is similar to 2023, when UFOs were seen 50 times. By the way, many such incidents keep happening in the sky. Scientists are constantly engaged in searching for alien life. According to the Belgian government report, it is very difficult to trace these celestial events. But due to Sky Tracer, these rare events have been traced. Actually, it is a bright light that shines in the sky, due to which the invisible object above can be easily seen. Although their use is banned in Belgium, still, its use raises legal questions. After such incidents, many questions have started arising. Are aliens keeping an eye on us from the sky, or is it some kind of human mischief? The surge in this incident has increased the concerns of the officials monitoring the nature of UFOs and those who keep an eye on it. It is being discussed that if it is actually a UFO, then it should be studied. If it is a human incident, then it should be banned. Our scientists are constantly searching for other planets in the universe where there is life like on Earth. Such news keeps going viral that apart from us humans, aliens are also living somewhere in this universe. And sometimes it is said that aliens are keeping an eye on us. Aliens have also been accused of kidnapping someone. And scientists have been wandering for the last decades in search of this question. But will they be able to find aliens, and is there life somewhere far away from the Earth? So in today's video we are going to answer these questions. 2,000 years ago, when spacecraft were not even imagined, then a Greek writer named Lucian had mentioned life far away from the Earth. He had written the story of some travelers in this book who got stuck in a storm and reached the moon, and they covered this journey in 7 days, and today it takes only half the time to reach the moon by rocket. It is written in the book that there was a war going on between the king of the moon and the emperor of the sun, and their armies also looked very strange. That is, they were not at all like us humans. There were winged horses on the moon who could fly, and the people were also very strange. They can also be considered aliens. 800 years after this incident, another story came to light in 10th century Japan, in which it is mentioned that a person who was cutting bamboo saw light inside it one day. When he looked inside the bamboo, there was a little girl there. The man brought the girl home and raised her, and the girl told that she was from the moon. Now this is also true, friends, that the moon has been written about for a long time. One reason for this can also be that the moon appears to be a snake from the Earth. That is why people wrote a lot about it. because Venus and Mars are not visible. When they are visible, we consider them to be stars. Despite this, we have now come to know a lot about Mars. In the 1870s, an Italian astronomer saw Mars through a telescope. He wrote about it in detail and told that there are lines like drains on the surface of Mars, and people thought that he was talking about canals. After this, the belief started to form that the people living on Mars had dug those canals. After this incident, a Polish pastor also wrote a book. In this book, he had mentioned the people living on Mars. These people were up to 9 feet tall and they used to be vegetarian. He used the word Martian for them for the first time. At the same time, a dramatized adaptation of H.G. Wells' book The War of the Worlds was broadcast on the radio. This story was told in such a way that those who heard it felt that the Mars had attacked the Earth. In the 1960s, a young scientist, Frank Drake, had said that the radio technology developed during the World War could be used to send signals from one solar system to another, and it is also possible that aliens are also doing something similar. In such a situation, to find their existence, we will have to catch their signals. Seth Sostek, who is a senior astronomer, has been trying to listen to the alien signals for the last 4 years. He had turned the radio antenna towards the nearest star. Because his effort was to catch the aliens if they were really sending signals. He was keeping an eye on 2 stars. The interesting thing was that he did not get a signal from one star, but he heard some sounds from the other. He thought he had found the alien. However, it could have been a military plane as well. In the 1980s, the US government had also started giving financial help to the City Institute to find aliens. Radio waves can easily come and go. And the sound that Seth wanted to hear on the radio receiver was a bit strange, and it was not actually the signal of any alien, but Seth had created it through simulation so that it could be understood what he was looking for. But the problem was that for this he had to look at millions of radio frequencies. Then how did he know which one to look at first? This was a big problem. The alien had not sent this message. That on which frequency should I tune? In such a situation, Sethan had to check every frequency, and this time was inevitable. Therefore, he needed receivers that could listen to all channels simultaneously. When an astronomer was looking at the data of the radio telescope, he found a signal with high frequency. He then thought that these were signals of aliens. He was very happy. He wrote "wow" near this signal. However, Sethan did not know what he had actually found. Then some other people also searched in the same part of the sky, but they never found anything like that. Therefore, there can be 2 possibilities in such a situation. Either it was an example of an alien signal, or it was the sound of something on Earth. For many people, this was an example of an alien signal. But in reality, no concrete indication was found about the years of search. Now this question arises: is it right for the governments to spend billions of rupees on such a project? It did not yield any results. The government aid that the Institute had received since the beginning of the 1990s was stopped. However, this was not the end of the search for aliens. David Greenspun is an astrobiologist and a senior scientist at the Planet Science Institute. He has been a consultant to NASA on space research. He says that the confidence in the discovery of aliens was also low because not many planets had been discovered till then. But after the beginning of the 90s, scientists have discovered new small planets as well as dwarf planets in our solar system. And once again the question arose whether there could be planets outside our solar system where there is life. Because by now we knew about all the planets of the solar system. In March 2009, NASA launched the Kepler spacecraft. It had an observatory with a telescope. Its purpose was to search for life on Earth. Kepler was a clever idea, and it was such that you keep it at a place away from the Earth from where it could keep an eye on the entire space, and for many years Kepler kept an eye on the stars, and its job was to see whether the light coming from this star was changing or not. Meanwhile, if there is a change in the light of a star, it means that something is passing between our solar system and that star. It could possibly be a planet. If there is a pattern in the twinkling of a star, it shows that something is revolving around it. It was expected that some planets would be discovered through Kepler. But in 9 years, it discovered so many planets that surprised everyone. It discovered more than 2,000 new planets in 9 years. Now, how many of these discovered planets are there on which life can exist? However, a rough estimate can be made about them because we do not know in which conditions life flourishes. We have only the example of Earth in front of us. However, we can assume that if a planet of the size of our Earth is in a particular climate zone, then there can be a possibility of life there. According to this, it would not be wrong to say that there could be 30 crore such planets in our galaxy. According to David Greenspun, this discovery was a revolution that changed the thinking of scientists about the possibility of life outside the Earth. Most astronomers believed that they were sure that there would be life on some other planet as well. Scientists believe that the tiny organisms on Earth, which have been the basis for the beginning of life, are spread throughout the universe. A new discovery has once again increased interest in the search for aliens. Now the biggest question is, what will we do if we find aliens? Stephen Dick, who is an astronomer and a historian of science, has also been the chief historian of NASA. Like other astronomers, Stephen also feels that there is life on some planet other than Earth. But what will happen after this is discovered? Stephen Dick said that as much as he knows, the US government or anyone else does not have any plan about what will be the effect if aliens are found somewhere. He also says that we still do not know what the people we are searching for will be like and what will be their reaction on meeting us. We cannot assume that aliens will be good. Bacteria or infection from another planet can spread. We don't know if there is a principle of altruism in the alien world or not. But can this happen? The aliens we are searching for. Maybe they are also searching for us and come to Earth to meet us. The bigger question is that, friends, even if we find aliens, how will we talk to them? There was a movie called Arrival, and this thing has been shown in a better way in which aliens try to talk to humans. You need a language that the whole universe knows. Some people feel that math can be the answer to this. But there are many theories about this too. Some believe that math has been invented and some believe that it has been discovered. Apart from these things, there are many other questions which can be the cause of trouble. Like we will see them in the realm of religion. How will we treat them and who will talk to them on behalf of the Earth? United Nations, NASA or Israel or any other country? No one has answered these questions yet, nor does anyone have them, and if someone talks to them, then how will they deal with them? A country or a leader can sell the whole world. Steve Dick says that we should have a plan. We do not know what to do. But it would be better if we think about it first. For now, we come to our same question. Are aliens real? We all know that till now we have not found any concrete evidence of life on other planets. Despite searching for the planets, we are standing at the same place from where we started. But yes, we have come to know about some such planets, where we used to think that there is life earlier. But after their discovery, we have come to know that there is no life there. But we have to look beyond them. But we can also see it from a different perspective. Because there are millions of galaxies in the universe and one of them is ours, and our Milky Way also has billions of trillions of stars. Now it is also not possible that the Earth is the only planet where life has flourished. So it is possible that life has flourished or is flourishing on some other planet, or people like us live there. What do you think about this? Please tell us by writing in the comments. Till then, Namaskar, Jai Hind Jai Bharat.